Hello everyone, this is Fine from Awesome Tech Gaming Pro. I hope you all are well. Welcome back to the channel. We are diving deep into the brand new Samsung U8000F 4K Smart TV. This TV in some countries named at U8200F. If you are looking for an affordable TV that promises strong performance for movies, sports and even casual gaming, this review is for you. I will walk you through the design, display quality, HDR performance, motion handling, gaming features, audio, smart operating system, its advantages and disadvantages, and most importantly, whether you should buy the Samsung U8000F in 2025. So grab a seat, maybe a cup of tea, because this is going to be an in-depth, honest review where I will cover everything you need to know about the Samsung U8200F. If you are new in my channel, then please subscribe and press the bell icon for future notifications and upcoming videos. I have another channel named Tech Gaming Villa where I upload similar kind of tech videos like TV comparison, sound system, home theater. You can check and subscribe. Let's start with the design. The Samsung U8000F follows Samsung's sleek minimalist design philosophy. It has slim bezels, a lightweight plastic frame, and a very thin profile considering it's a budget-friendly 4K TV. From the front, the TV looks modern and clean. On the back, it's mostly plastic with a simple, practical layout. You will find the standard port selection including HDMI, USB, Ethernet, optical audio, and antenna input. The stand is a pair of wide set legs, so make sure your TV table is wide enough. Or if you prefer, you can mount it on the wall using VESA compatibility. Overall, the Samsung U8000F doesn't feel as premium as Samsung's higher-end QLEDs or new QLEDs, but for the price point, the build quality is solid and stylish enough for most living room. More notably, Samsung has removed some practical features that existed in previous generations. This TV no longer has a fiber optic output, so you can't run it directly to an older audio system. In addition to that, this TV doesn't have adjustable feet anymore. Fixed pedestal stand design means users can no longer adjust the height of the TV above their entertainment center, which could be problematic depending on your setup. Now, let's talk about the most important thing, the picture quality. The Samsung 8000F is a 4K Ultra HD TV with an LED VA panel. VA panels are known for their good contrast ratio. So if you are watching in a dark room, you will appreciate deeper blacks compared to IPS-based TVs. Brightness-wise, this TV performs decently. It's not as bright as Samsung's higher QLEDs, but for HDR content like cable TV, YouTube or regular Netflix, it looks crisp and clear. When it comes to HDR, the U8000F supports HDR10 Plus and HLG, but not Dolby Vision. This is common for Samsung TVs as they stick with HDR10 Plus. The HDR experience is good for the price. Colors are punchy, highlights pop, but since peak brightness isn't super high, HDR movies won't look as impactful as they would on a premium Samsung QN series or LG OLED. Color accuracy out of the box is okay, but with a little calibration, it becomes much better. If you are not a professional, just switching to movie mode or filmmaker mode gives you more natural tones compared to the default standard mode. For sports fans, motion handling is smooth thanks to Samsung's motion red technology. Fast-moving scenes like football or action movies look decently clear with minimal blur. When it comes to brightness, the Samsung U8000F isn't going to win any awards. Measurement during testing revealed peak brightness levels of 277 nits in dynamic mode and 285 nits in standard mode. For context, premium TVs often reach 1000 plus nits. And even mid-range models typically hit 400 to 600 nits. I will say it's not the brightest television on the market. For most people, it will be bright enough for all your TV shows and movies. But a lot of people do turn down their brightness anyway on these higher-end brighter televisions. This modest brightness means the Samsung U8000F will perform adequately in moderately lit rooms, but may struggle in very bright environments or with HDR content that benefits from higher peak brightness. The U8000F employs Samsung's UHD dimming technology rather than true local dimming zones found in higher-end models. The software-based approach attempts to improve contrast but can't match the precision of physical dimming zones. In the black levels on letterbox movies, you'll see some gray haze in it because this is one of Samsung's entry-level televisions. It's not gonna have local dimming zones. It's not gonna be the inkiest TV that you ever seen on the market. Color performance is generally good, though there's noticeable bluish tinge to the factory calibration. This TV does have more of a blue push as far as colors from the factory, which may require some adjustment in the settings menu. The TV offers several picture modes, including dynamic, brightest, but least accurate, standard, good all round choice, and movie, which is most accurate color representation. For motion handling, this TV features what Samsung calls 120 Hz motion rate, which is marketing terminology rather than the actual panel refresh rate, which is 60 Hz. The motion processing does a decent job with sports and fast-moving content, though some users may need to adjust the settings based on personal preference and content type. Let's talk about its gaming performance. This TV supports auto low latency mode, which means when you connect the console like PlayStation 5 or Xbox, it automatically switches into game mode for lower input lags. The response time is pretty quick, around 10 to 15 milliseconds, which is perfectly fine for casual and even competitive console gaming. It supports 4K at 60 Hz, but not 120 Hz. So if you are a hardcore gamer looking for 120 FPS at 4K, you will need to set up to Samsung's QLED series. But for most casual players, 4K 60 Hz looks sharp, smooth, and very enjoyable. That's also decent HDR gaming performance, though. Once again, brightness is the limiting factor. That scenes in games like Resident Evil or Call of Duty may not pop as much as on higher-end models, but for its price, the gaming experience is satisfying. Let's talk about the audio performance. The Samsung U8000F comes with down-firing stereo speakers and it supports Dolby audio. The sound is clear for dialogues, so watching news, sports, or casual shows is fine. However, like most slim TVs, it lacks bass, explosions, cinematic effects, or bass-heavy music won't feel powerful. If you care about immersive sound, I highly recommend pairing it with a Samsung soundbar with Q-Symphony support, which allows the TV speakers and soundbar to work together for a fuller audio experience. But if you are on a budget, the dual speakers will still get the job done for everyday use. This TV featuring 20-watt speakers with a bass port on the bottom of the TV to enhance low-frequency response. While this setup is sufficient for casual viewing, it won't deliver the immersive audio experience that many modern shows and movies are designed for. For those wanting better sound, the TV is compatible with Samsung's Q-Symphony technology, which allows compatible Samsung soundbars to work in conjunction with the TV's speaker rather than replacing them entirely. The TV also features object tracking sound light, which attempts to match audio direction with on-screen action for a more immersive experience. Now I'm to talk about its TV features. The Samsung U8000F runs on Samsung's Tizen operating system, which is fast, clean, and easy to navigate. We get access to all the major apps like Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime, Disney+, Apple TV+, Hulu, and more. The app store is pretty huge compared to many budget TV brands. The remote is Samsung's One remote, which is simple and has a few shortcut keys and also supports voice assistants like Bixby, Alexa, and Google Assistant. You can even use Samsung Smart Things to connect your TV with your smart home devices like lights and appliances. The interface runs smoothly and switching between apps feels responsive. You don't really feel like you are on a budget TV when it comes to the software experience. One area where the U8000F shows genuine improvement is in its user interface. Samsung has updated its Tizen-based operating system with what they call for One UI, making navigation more intuitive. This TV does have a new menu system, which is pretty good. The smart platform provides access to all major streaming services and Samsung's free content offerings. It also includes voice control capabilities, though with some limitations. Unlike higher-end Samsung models with built-in AI assistants, the U8000F requires connection through the SmartThings app to enable voice commands through external devices like Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant. Alright, let's break down the advantages and disadvantages of the Samsung U8000F. Trying to talk about its advantages. It's an affordable price for a Samsung 4K TV, solid contrast with VA panel, smooth motion for sports and movies. It has low input lag for gaming. It has Tizen operating system with great app selection and sleek modern design. But the downside of this TV is its no Dolby Vision support. It is limited peak brightness for HDR, no HDMI 2.1, 120 Hz gaming, and its sound is average. You need soundbar for the best experience. So basically, it's a great budget-friendly option, but don't expect premium features. So should you buy the Samsung U8000F in 2025? Well, if you want a budget-friendly 4K TV from a trusted brand like Samsung and you care about solid picture quality, smooth motion, and a reliable smart TV system, then yes, the Samsung U8200F is a great choice. It's perfect for casual movie watching, sports fans, family rooms, and even casual console gamers. Samsung U8000F occupies an interesting position in Samsung's lineup and the broader TV market. It represents Samsung's entry point into 4K territory, competing directly with budget-friendly options from TCL, Tizen, and LG's non-OLED lineup. Samsung's brand recognition and reputation for reliability are key selling points at this price tag. Even if some competitors offer more advanced features like local dimming at similar price points, the value proposition centers on Samsung's ecosystem integration, user-friendly interface, and decent all-around performance for general viewing. I don't think it's better or worse than any of the previous versions of this television. In fact, I think in some cases, you will like the fact that you have this new operating system, and I think that's really the thing that makes it stands out. So it's the budget-conscious shoppers who prioritize the Samsung brand, users who value straightforward, user-friendly smart 4K TV interface, and viewers who primarily watch regular TV programming, sports, and streaming content in moderately lit rooms. Those upgrading from older 1080p TVs who want 4K resolution without breaking the bank. Samsung U8000F might disappoint you if you are movie enthusiasts who value deep black levels and high contrast. Gamers hoping for 120 Hz support and advanced gaming features, and users with older audio equipment requiring optical audio connections, and those who need adjustable stand height for the setup, then this TV might disappoint you. It's only perfect for casual movie watching, sports fan, family rooms, and even casual console gamers. But if you are a home theater enthusiast who wants the absolute best HDR, Dolby Vision, or 120 Hz gaming, then you might want to look at higher-end models like the Samsung QN90 series or even OLED options. At the end of the day, the Samsung U8200F delivers great value for money in its category, making it one of the best affordable TVs you can buy in 2025. For most casual viewers, the U8000F will deliver satisfactory performance at its price point, but for those seeking the best picture quality in this price range, it's worth comparing against similarly priced options from TCL and Tizen, which sometimes offer more advanced display technologies like local dimming zones that can significantly improve contrast. Ultimately, the Samsung U8000F represents a calculated set of compromises that will satisfy many budget-conscious shoppers, while leaving enthusiasts wanting more. In the increasingly competitive budget TV market, it relies more on Samsung's brand reputation than technological advantages to make its case. Thanks for watching my full review. If this video helped you, don't forget to hit like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more in-depth TV reviews and comparisons. See you in the next one.